on to our last topic, Zach. I don't think we're surprised. I don't think you're surprised. I'm not surprised. Um,
Yeah.
Breaking news: John Morant will be traded by next month. So we
Yeah.
should. So there. So we're saying that John Morant will not be a Grizzly by time we come into August. First of all, you think this is pretty accurate?
I have a take
Okay.
on this. If I was the Grizzlies, I would not trade John Morant. They're going to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but I would not do it. This is the lowest value that Ja's ever been in. I still think he has some talent in there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it to give up someone like that for basically you're probably not going to get anything. However, I do see why you should do it because you probably need to just start the new chapter of Grizzly basketball.
Are they
But it would
trading
make
him
way
because of
more
his
sense
talent,
to
though?
me. No, I mean it's the off court stuff and it's the
Yeah, we
distraction,
don't have to talk about that.
it's
We
the
everyone already
injury
knows.
history,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the contract, it's
Right.
everything.
Yep.
He's a negative asset right now
Yeah.
for the most
Every
part.
team knows that too. So,
And it's like crazy to think like you go from all star to negative asset.
hmm
And it's crazy to think as well, it's like when Ja has a good game and announcers are like, "Oh my goodness, he's turning back the clock." It's like, "Bro, he's like in his mid 20s."
Yeah.
They act like he's like in his 30s, but
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever see that Ja again. I think he already peaked at such a young age, and I think he might be better somewhere else, but he's never going to be what he was, in my opinion.
hmm
I would probably keep him for a little bit if I was the Grizzlies, but I totally understand them just trading them and just like shaking their shoulders, shaking the dust off their feet, and are like, okay, we're done with this relationship. We're cutting it off. Cameron Boozer, welcome to the Grizzlies. New era.
Yeah. Do you think that report came out because part of it is they're most likely going to be trading him during the draft?
Well, here's the thing. My question is who wants him?
Yeah, I think
Chicago? Like
I've heard that
Sacramento?
I've heard there's only one team that might consider from what I've heard.
Are you going to say Minnesota?
No. Well, actually maybe two. I think I've heard Minnesota actually. Um that would maybe be actually his best case scenario. I don't know if I've actually heard Timberwolves, but I think I've heard like rumblings that people are maybe trying to push it towards Minnesota because that probably would be his best option.
I saw
Um
like I think it's fan stuff, but it was like John Morant for Julius Randle.
that's what
And I
I'm
was like,
yeah.
this is disgusting to me
No,
for
that's what I'm
both
saying.
sides.
I don't think he will be going to the Timberwolves because the trade probably would be Randall. And I don't think the
Yeah.
Grizzlies want him.
Why would the Grizzlies want that?
Exactly. I think
Especially because that's probably going to be
I think the
Cameron
Grizzlies
Boozer's
are actually
position.
like locked in. I know people talk about the Grizzlies again. I actually think they have the right people at the helm. They just got really unlucky with the situation that they're in.
Yeah. I
Um
like how they're built.
yeah, like again, like we talked about this before, like they didn't want to be mid. Like they made the right decisions to get off the players at the right time at their peak. Like they did what they needed to.
Hmm.
Um but I mean either they're trading him during the draft or this could be worst case scenario because summer league starts mid July That means I mean, he's not gonna be on the Grizzlies by August. I mean, there's no way. So pretty much that's an easy prediction because summer league's going to be done by end of July, and then what you're looking forward to is, well, what's next is preseason. Before preseason, you have your training camp and stuff, right? Um,
Hmm.
because dude, August, bro, you're a month away, a month or two away from the season now. Actually,
It
maybe a
flies
month
by.
because I think the season starts what, late September now
Yeah.
or early October. It's something like that, um but yeah, you're only like a month or two away. Like you got to know what your roster is, and if the Grizzlies don't want him, it makes sense you have to have him gone by August because summer league's already done and you only have a few more weeks left until you're in preseason. And you don't want to build you obviously don't want to have John Morant in the locker room before preseason. So he's
Yeah.
obviously either going to get traded or he's going to get waived. The waived would be
Logistically
horrible.
speaking, it would make more sense to keep him around, but you can't. Like you shouldn't
He's
if you're
either
the
getting waived or
Grizzlies.
traded, and the team I've heard that he might be getting traded to is the Heat.
Oh, of course.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but they're actually like that's not just like a fan projection, like that's actually like talks. Because if we know the Heat well, whether you like it or not, the Heat are known for picking up players at their lowest value and then turning them around. So,
Yeah.
that's a normal Miami Heat case.
What's your
So
guess of like what he would go for? And it doesn't have to be like specific players, but like would it be like a Trey Young type trade or would it be like less than that, more than that? What are you thinking?
I've heard that he's not even going to get a first.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a
Wow.
reason why the Heat are like the only team going for him.
Yeah.
That's everything I need to know. Is the Heat know? The Heat know they're the only ones going for Ja. And guess
Just
what the
John
Heat are?
Morant in
And guess what
Miami
the Heat are
sounds
going
like
to
a
give you?
terrible idea.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, if you're the Heat, it's like, oh, I'm going to give you like 2 seconds. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know if they'll even get a player for Ja. They might be able to. I mean, I don't know how good their negotiation talks are, but realistically, it's probably gonna be like it's probably gonna be Davion Mitchell and maybe pray for 2 seconds.
Yeah, or like a heavily protected first or something.
Yeah, I don't see a first coming though. If if the Grizzlies get a first, that's a win. Any first at this point is a win if they get one. If the reason I know they're not going to get a first is because
Well, the
John
lottery, I forgot the rule change too.
John Morant would have already been gone if they would have been offered at least one.
True.
I'm just saying.
True.
But I think a trade's probably going to be looking like best case scenario, you get Davion Mitchell in 2 seconds, which at this point in Davion Mitchell's career, after watching him in the playoffs, he's really solid,
Yeah,
dude. He plays hard,
plays good defense.
and with him playing good defense and playing hard, like that's typical like Grizzlies identity, dude. That's the culture you kind of want to build if you're rebuilding your
Right.
team. So like using Davion Mitchell as like a 1 year guy to, rebuild the culture and everything, like I don't see why that wouldn't be a bad thing. I guess you could see if you want Nikola Jovic as well, but I'm not really high on him. So
No.
I would say Davion Mitchell and two firsts is a win in my book. If you can somehow get a first, then beautiful, but I think it's gonna come around to be that. I can't lie.
Dang, the fall off is absolutely nuts. Imagine like 4 years ago us talking about this.
Well, the reason it's like that too
It's
is
just
because of his
crazy.
contract.
Yes, I mean his contract's horrible. He's a cancer off the court. Like there's just so many issues. He's injury prone now. Yeah, I mean he relies on athleticism for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's a lot of red flags, but like you said, it's like that's such a heat move to bring in someone like that, and
Davion Mitchell has one
they
more
like to
year
keep it
left too.
exciting in Miami.
Dude, Davion Mitchell has one more year left too, and his contract is 12 million.
Bro,
I
why did they
mean,
sign Ty Jerome?
Ty Jerome.
I wish they didn't do that.
Because I mean, well, I guess it also depends on heat cap space too. They might have to throw in another player because of their cap room. Because what is Jaw making? Isn't he making like 40 million a season?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, dude, you know what it is? Look it up real quick and tell me what the number
30,
is. I think I already have it figured out.
39.4.
What is it?
39.4.
Dude, are you ready for this?
Tell me.
Andrew Wiggins doesn't pick up his player option. Or, yeah. So I don't know if Andrew Wiggins has yet, but Andrew Wiggins doesn't pick up his player option. If he does, you salary dump him because he's on one more year for his player option. So he'll probably pick it up. It's 30 million. Because that'll probably be the last time he gets a pretty high contract. So if he picks it up, you salary dump him, or well, they probably want to keep him actually.
Would a
Um,
3-team deal be in play?
could, yeah. The reason I was saying ideally this is not going to happen, but literally if Wiggins did not accept his player option, and they traded Davion Mitchell, that frees up 42 million, and that's enough for him to get John Morant on the team
Jeez.
to get it done. Yep.
Dude.
And I think, oh, they would still be over the salary cap actually, but they're already over the salary cap anyways because they thought it was a great idea to sign Nikola Jovic 16 million. Or they could salary dump Nikola Jovic. Jovic is on a 4-year deal worth $60 million. He's making on average 15 million a season.
Do you think Milwaukee would do some sort of deal, like a 3-team trade
If
if they
they
were to do
kept
Giannis with
Giannis,
like Ja
oh,
somehow going to Milwaukee?
oh no,
Would that be crazy?
it would be, but I don't think that's happening.
I don't know how it would work.
The only way it would happen is,
I mean, the third team would have to give up a butt ton.
yeah, because I was about to say, like, Milwaukee's not going to give the Grizzlies first round picks.
I was gonna say I don't know like what the
Be-
Grizzlies would get
because
besides just a
the
salary dump.
Grizzlies would lose. The Grizzlies would have to give up Jaw and first round picks for, yeah, they, well,
Well, if it was the
you mean
Giannis
the other
team,
team. Well, I think the
would
Grizzlies
give
would
the
probably,
first.
but the Grizzlies would probably still have to give up one at least. Don't you think?
Why?
Because you're trading off John Morant to the Bucks.
But it depends though. Like I think the third team could give the Grizzlies a player. So it depends on who that player would be. Like, what if
Okay.
Milwaukee just got John Morant and a bunch of picks, and that was it?
Yeah.
You know, and then Grizzlies got some sort of player, and they got off of Jaw's contract, and obviously the third team would get Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud, but it
But
feels like
if
it's
I'm
going
the
to be the Heat,
Bucks, but see, here's
the
the thing:
Heat,
if I'm the
or the
Bucks, I'm
Timberwolves.
trying to restart. I'm trying to restart, and restarting with John Morant is kind of crazy. Like
I know.
Ja really does need to go to a team that's already like set in stone, and someone just needs to smack him, like Pat Riley. He just needs to smack him, just for
Yeah.
example. But I mean, the Heat do have a lot better moving pieces to get Ja in there, whether you like it or not. They do.
Jeez.
I mean, they could just offload Davion Mitchell and Nikola Jovic. I mean, that's 28 million right there, and you said Ja makes 39.
John makes 39.
That's close, dude. That's really close. And then think about if they trade Wiggins on that last year deal, they send him to like a title contender or like a playoff contender, and then they go from that 30 million contract to like someone that's making like 15 million, and then boom, you trade Davion Mitchell and Nikola Jovic and like a second, or not even that, maybe just those two guys for Ja Morant, and you call it a day.
Hear
And
me
then
out,
you can
Josh.
still sign Norman Powell too, but you're going to be over the tax apron, obviously, but you'll still have money to sign him.
Mm,
Yep. Hmm.
yeah, that makes sense. Hear me out. Giannis to Boston.
Okay.
Jalen Brown to Memphis. Ja
Jalen
to
to.
Milwaukee.
Oh no.
Yo. Imagine Jalen Brown with the Grizzlies. That'd be kind of wild.
Bro, he would hate Memphis. Fun fact, they just did a poll of NBA players voting on what the worst
Oh,
city is to play
I
in.
saw
Did you
that.
see that? What's number
It was
1?
Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis was number one.
Washington.
Washington.
Mhm.
No offense, Charlotte was there.
They
Um,
were?
Charlotte was on there.
Still? Really? Wow.
Let me see.
Charlotte, it's kind of crazy that Charlotte is still there because I mean, I guess it's still trying to get there, but Charlotte is a really nice place. Like people just don't want to go there because of reputation. It's more
Um,
reputation than anything. Memphis, its reputation and it being Memphis because Memphis sucks. I don't know if you've heard like LeBron talk about his stay in Memphis. Like
oh yeah, he
it's
hates
bad.
Memphis.
Yeah, it's bad. It's rough.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. The list. Um, this makes for a good podcast.
The list of
Um,
oh the list for the teams. I didn't know Charlotte was still on there. I guess I didn't hear that part.
go to.
I think another team I heard was I think Utah was up there. I think, but it's because it's Utah. No one wants to be in Utah.
Um, dang, where? Why do they have to put like these stupid articles to make it so hard to find it? Oh, okay. No, they weren't in the top
I knew
five.
it. We
So
did it.
it's Memphis, number one. Number two is Washington. Number three is Sacramento.
Oh yeah, the Kings. Yep.
Four is New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
and five is Brooklyn.
And the Jazz, they're tied actually. I got it right in front of me.
Yeah, the Jazz.
Yep.
The Lakers have 1.7%.
Really?
Two, three, four, five, six,
That's
seven,
probably
eight.
because of recency
Well, they're number
bias.
13, so
Yeah.
it's like
Where's Charlotte? Do you have the
it's
full
not that
list?
crazy. Yeah, sure. I only have the top 13. Lakers
Is
were the
Charlotte
last
in
one on
there?
there. Charlotte's number two, three, four, five, six, seven.
7. Really?
They're right behind Utah at 4.2%. They're tied with Portland.
With Portland. Wow.
And then right behind Charlotte and Portland is New York.
The Knicks?
Yes, sir.
Really? Wow.
The Knicks, then Detroit, then Indiana, then Milwaukee, and the Lakers.
Huh. That is
According to this
crazy.
random Instagram page that has
The
2,000
Athletic.
likes.
It's through the Athletic who conducted the survey.
How do they?
Some of it makes
Yeah, they just.
sense. The Hornets, I'm gonna tell you, dude, they're not gonna be down there for too much longer. Like, see, the city is really nice, dude. It's literally just because of Michael Jordan. It's literally that, but
Well,
it's fine.
I feel like guys probably are like, I don't know. I don't know what the city's like, but maybe they're just
And it
like,
depends
it's North Carolina.
who the survey's on. I mean, unanimous survey of NBA players. Like, it depends how many of them you talk to, who you talk to. Yeah, there's still some factors.
I mean, it's like the small teams, like smaller markets. So they
Says New
probably
York
don't know
at
much about them.
8 or
Except New
9.
York and the Lakers.
I mean, Brooklyn is not a small market.
True.
Sacramento's not a small market. They're just bad ran teams. That's why
I'm
they're down
surprised
there.
Philly's not on there. I play for them.
I guess I don't know. I guess they don't have too much of a bad rep in the
I'm kind of surprised Boston wasn't on there.
really.
A little bit. I mean, I feel like, well, I don't know. I guess it's more of like certain outspoken people, but not everyone's like
I
that.
bet I could bet on what the number one team is where everyone would want to play.
Wait, I want to think. Where everyone would want to play.
I think I could bet on number one. They're at least
Okay,
top three. They have to be top three. I'd be shocked if they're not.
I have my answer.
Who you got?
Golden State.
Golden State might still be up there. I'd probably say maybe they're top five. I don't know if I'd say they're top three. I don't know why Golden State came to mind, but I guess I could see
Just
that.
because it's California and obviously it's Steph, which like most of the younger
Right.
players glaze,
The only thing I would
growing
hate
up.
is the tax. See, part of the reason I think the reason New York and Brooklyn and the like Sacramento team is up there and the Lakers is because of the taxes on
Oh,
the
bro.
contracts.
Are you gonna say Miami?
No. Miami might be up there because of the
Miami's
tax.
gotta be up there
Sure. I was
because
thinking the
it's Miami.
Spurs.
Yeah, Wemby.
Spurs, maybe Rockets too. I mean,
But
Rockets have
San
gained a bad
Antonio,
rap, but
I don't think that's a good like. I don't know what's going on in San Antonio,
I guess
the
it's
city.
boring, yeah. But
Like, what even is there?
if you're actually like a smart like NBA player, it's like I can make actually a pretty good amount of money in Spurs County.
Like Luke Cornett,
Yeah, dude.
dude made a big brain play.
I mean, Rockets too. Houston is more party in Texas, so I mean, if you want more of the bigger city party life, you can always go to Houston.
You could go to Dallas, play with Cooper Flag.
Oh yeah, the Mavericks. They probably are up there too if you want to be in Dallas. I mean, Dallas is pretty dope. I could see that. Or
Yeah.
like the Magic, because you're in Florida still, Orlando.
Hmm.
But I don't know, maybe the Magic might be also looked down upon. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked the Bulls are not there, but I guess the Bulls are still big boy favorites.
Yeah.
Turns out people actually would love to play.
That's how that was founded. What am I saying? It's late. The Bulls are what this podcast was founded on.
Mid.
Thank you for listening to our mid podcast,
Yeah, I'm here for it.
sponsored by the Bulls.
Ooh. Probably not MJ though.
Maybe like one of these days we could be sponsored by Red Bull
Ooh, I definitely don't
for
want to
just
be
the play
sponsored by
on.
Michael Jordan though.
Come on, why not?
I think you know why.
You don't think he'd be a good producer for the podcast?
He could even be a good owner, let alone producer. Lord have mercy.
For the best podcast in the world.
Oh, dude. Nope. I'm good.
All right, John Morant. We'll see you in Shanghai.
Do you think he's a tiger? Rare.
Think so. He's gotta prove it this next year. But the year after he could be.
His career
If
really
you know what I
went
mean.
downhill so quick. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's kinda sad.
This is why I don't call
Like,
people the next Derrick Rose. See what
who would have
happens.
thought? Like, out of the top 3 in that class, was RJ Barrett like technically the most successful?
It's actually crazy because I remember in that draft, I considered RJ Barrett as a. Like, I was like, there's a world where RJ Barrett could be the best player out of these three guys. But in that convo, I meant like one of the best guards in the league, not like a mid guard. But him
Yeah,
being a mid guard is better than those two because they don't even play. So,
I know, right?
yeah, not the conversation I was thinking of. I meant like he could be more dominant than them type of thing. But I guess he's
Do you
more
think Zion
dominant.
gets traded?
He's got to sooner or later.
Yeah,
It's probably not happening though.
he'd be pretty fun in a few places.
You know he's not
I
getting
would love
traded.
him
He's
in
not.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be so fun there.
He's not
And
getting.
somehow, like, send Julius Randle to a third team or whatever, because he's
Yeah.
not going there again. But
True. Yeah.
that'd be
It's
so fun.
he's not getting traded. They're keeping him. I don't know. The Pelicans just want to rot his career away.